he is, as a politician, completely incapable of accepting half a loaf. He always likes to talk a big game about compromise, but at the end of the day, what he really wants is the whole agenda.
Jonah, you've written about the fact that President Obama coming out the day of the Oregon shooting and bringing up the whole issue of gun control is really just the latest example of him really politicizing an issue and caring more about that than actually making policy progress, if you will, on the issue. Speak to that.
Yeah, I think one of the defining things about Barack Obama, there are a couple things. One is he always wants to deny that he's political about anything, right? He always says that he's just a problem solver, that he's above politics, that he wants to do what's right and all of the rest. He's a pragmatist. It's everybody else who's an ideologue or is driven by base motives. He even said that about Democrats who didn't agree with him on the trade deal. He said all of a sudden, oh, they're just politicians running for office. Hillary Clinton criticizes him on Syria. Oh, she's just running for office, right? The only person with pure motives is Barack Obama. At the same time, he is, as a politician, completely incapable of accepting half a loaf. He always likes to talk a big game about compromise, but at the end of the day, what he really wants is the whole agenda. And if he can't have the whole agenda, he wants to have the whole issue.
So where have you, beyond the gun control issue, and that's a perfect example because he's gotten no progress on that. Right. What are other issues where you've seen him make that move?
Oh, it's sort of hard to think of issues where he hasn't been that way. On immigration, it has to be comprehensive immigration reform. It can't, or nothing, right? On the gun control thing, after the Newton shooting, there was a huge bipartisan consensus on the mental health part of it. Everyone agrees, on the right and the left. You talk to NRA people, you talk to everybody, that bipolar people, people who have serious mental health problems, that it's okay to figure out a way to keep guns out of their hands, right? And now you may disagree about how you do that, and there's some legitimate debates in there, but ever since the 1970s, when we deinstitutionalized a lot of people, we've had very lax laws on mental health issues, and they need to be updated. But the Obama administration didn't want to go down that route because what they want to do is they want to keep the popular issues inside the bundle of everything else, right? So it's comprehensive or it's nothing. People spent years waiting for him to move to the right on something. He's never done it. He always stays true to his agenda, and he'd rather stay completely right than make any compromises. And at the same time, he always talks about how the other side doesn't want to compromise.